Hello, it's Alyek, and here is the Q&A that we have all been waiting for. Let's get this started. Oh god, I'm really not great at making these casual videos, am I? No, I really am not, so I'm just gonna start talking. How about we just jump into the questions? Question number 1, Geo Vanguard. What got you into Warframe? I originally was not gonna play Warframe. I was going to play Destiny. I've played Bungie games for a really long time. I was a fan of Halo. I've played many first-person shooters and all sorts of shooters, but the Destiny 2 release date was too far away, and I wanted a game that was there and ready. So I had someone recommend Warframe for me because it was similar in style. It's somewhat kind of like what I've played before, but also very new to me. I hopped into Warframe and I was very overwhelmed with the game at the start. All I knew when I got into this game, all I knew was how to shoot guns, you know? I just knew how to shoot guns. So that's all I cared about, aiming and shooting and killing enemies. But there was so much more to the game to explore and to learn. It made me just want to stay. There was more to the game than just shooting your weapon and killing an enemy. There's more. There's modding, builds, fashion framing, an awesome community. And when the time came, Destiny 2 was released, I didn't feel the same. I didn't feel the same. I really enjoyed the gunplay mechanics, but I leaned back towards Warframe, and that's where I've been the past year and a half. I've been streaming Warframe and playing Warframe pretty much every day of the week, and I'm loving it. Alright, so the next question. Munchie wants to know, what is your most favorite fashion frame creation? The first one that comes to mind is the Nyx Prime that I made right after I played Alien Isolation on stream. And I don't think if I had just gotten Nyx Prime, I'm not sure. All I know is something got me to make a Xenomorph fashion frame on Warframe, and it looked so good, and I still have it. I do not change my Nyx. It looks like a Xenomorph, and I love it. It's my best cosplay and my only ever cosplay on Warframe for fashion frame. It'd be neat to do more. I think so, but yes, Nyx Prime as a Xenomorph is my favorite creation. The next question, so we have 4 Warframe questions, and then we'll move on to other kinds of questions. Rizgaz wants to know, who was your starter frame and the reason for picking it, assuming no one convinced you? No one convinced me, luckily, no one convinced me to pick any Warframe. I had no one to force me to pick Excalibur, and I went for Volt. I went for Volt because I don't know, he seems really cool to me. Mag I didn't quite understand, and I was really scared. I was nervous to pick something that I wouldn't know how to play. And then Excalibur seemed too simple to me, and I wanted something more. This is also from Rizgaz. Which frame are you most comfortable using? This is a really tough question to answer. I've been playing for 2 years, so I'm really comfortable using many frames, but if I ever had to go back to a frame that is just simple to use, just straightforward, simple, I can support my team, I can defend, attack, CC, it would be Frost Prime. Yeah, he's great, super straightforward. If I'm doing something on the side, Frost Prime. Other frames that I really like using, that I'm super comfortable using, are Inaros, Ember, Nidus. I love Nidus. There's a few more. There's a few, I kind of alternate between frames. For the next question, we have Andre. Andre wants to know if there is a food item that I can eat daily without, well, getting tired. The first thing that comes to mind is chocolate. Chocolate. Yes, chocolate. now my mind just told me French fries. It's French fries. Oven potatoes, cheese pancakes. There's many things that I really like and I can eat every day, but chocolate is the first thing. I've been obsessed with bagels for the past few months. I'm gonna lay off the bagels. I'm addicted to bagels. Everything bagels. Vandred Alpha wants to know, are you ever going to cut your hair? Again, I've never cut my hair. I mean, I've trimmed the ends, but I've never really cut my hair. If I'm ever going to cut my hair, I don't know. I want to, sometimes I don't. I like my long hair, I've had it my entire life, but sometimes I wish for a change, and one day I will probably cut my hair. One day, I don't know when. For now, I'm just coloring my hair, and when I don't like the color, I'll probably chop it off. And then cry forever and be really depressed until it grows back. Travis the dog wants to know, have you or are you facing any challenges when it comes to your acting classes? That's a really complex question to ask. Acting is it's a process, it's a technique. So yes, as you learn new things, you will encounter many challenges. For me specifically, I think the type of technique that I'm doing, yes, I do have challenges. I don't know how much into this I should go, but just like with anything that you're learning new, yes, there will be challenges, there will be things that will be new to you, and it gets me excited that it's not easy and that there's more stuff to do. And this just turned off. Kind of distracting me. But yes, there will always be challenges, hopefully, in acting. I don't ever want it to be easy. What type of acting do you want to pursue? Voice acting, theater, or TV? Voice acting seems like it would be a really fun thing to try. It's not something that I'm aiming for though. I would love to do it. Like, it would be an amazing opportunity if I were ever to do that. I'm not training in that though. And theater, I would love to do theater. I think that's where the core of, just that's where you get your true talent. That's where you really, sharpen yourself to be the best actor you can be. It's tough. Theater is tough. And then TV, I think eventually I would love to do more film, more TV. I am in love with the idea of creating a story that can last forever. It's not just the actor, it's also the people. I would love to have the opportunity to portray a character and make a character come to life forever. I love that idea. Theater is different because as soon as that play is over, that's it. PawCap wants to know, what is the social life of a streamer? I don't know what other streamers do, but my social life is not very existent. There are people that I'm sure are very social and have the time to go out. I don't. I wish I need to give myself the time to go out and to talk to other people. I don't go out. I want to, and I'm making improvements in my life so that I can go out and talk to people and meet people and be social. I did just move, like you mentioned, like Hawkat mentioned in the comment. I did just move to California, so everything is new to me. People, the place that I live, even my apartment is new to me. Even though I've been here a few months, I still feel like it's still not me. So yeah, I'm working on it. I am trying to make at least once or twice a month outings so that I can talk to people and interact with humans in person. It's not a joke, it's real. A lot of streamers just go on what they call the grind, and they forget about themselves, and they forget about going out, and they forget about face-to-face human interaction, which is really important. It is really so important. Yeah, I'm working on it, and my social life is lacking. I'm very social though. I just don't go out. Shadow Goof wants to know, do you remember your first game ever played? My first game ever played? It depends, I guess. I remember having a Tamagotchi, or however you guys pronounce it. Tamagotchi is how I say it. I guess technically that's my first game ever. After that I had Pokemon Red on Game Boy. That was my first video game. My first console game was Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time on Nintendo 64, and I owned the Sega Dreamcast, GameCube, the first Xbox, yeah, Nintendo 64, the PlayStation 3. I didn't play the PlayStation too much. Yeah, it was Pokemon Red and The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Those were my two first actual video games, if you don't count the learning company games from your computer when I was a kid. If you guys want more Q&As, or you have more questions for me, feel free to ask in the comments below. Ask anything. You can ask anything from Warframe to video games to real life. You can ask personal questions. I will obviously decide how I want to answer those myself. If you liked the video, then don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can get to see more videos. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!